So I think it's about time I did an update on the Oculus Quest 2. I've done a few videos and there's some more coming up within the next week or two, which game footage and creative footage and stuff like that. But my overall thoughts are still brilliant, still impressed with it, still, you know, getting a lot of usage, But I have ordered something today which will make it a bit of a game changer in a way. There are other things I want to get, but this is just like the cheapest one at the moment I can afford. But let's open and see, shall we? This is something that should extend the battery life a bit longer. Well, thing is though, they say it's got about 2 hour lifespan really. The 2 hours is good enough because 3 hours or so and it starts to heat up and get a bit hot kind of thing. But this is something that would hopefully, well, will do. It's in a bag as well. It's in a bag. And the instructions. So this is a link cable. It's 15 foot long. One end goes into your PC or laptop and the other end goes into the power of the Oculus. But the best thing about it is it's got its own thing. You can plug power into this whilst it's connected, and it's constantly giving your Oculus battery power. So it's literally unlimited power, but the limitations that you can't really use it unlimited because it will get too hot and it'll just burn out. So it will give you more usage. Yeah, so it's 15 foot long. The cable is it's got like the braided kind of thing, so it looks really sturdy. So yeah. Now this, okay, originally the price, not what I paid for, is £32. And then Amazon did a discount sale from 32 to 27. But then still another discount. Then they put a 50% discount onto it. So I got it for £13.98. So this cost me 13 quid when originally it was 32 quid. And as soon as I bought it, the offer ended, so luckily I was good timing. So yeah, so I thought, well, I want to get a proper battery pack, and a strap to go on it. It's on my wish list. That's what I want to get really, but this will do for the time being until I can afford it. I'm willing to spend nearly 14 quid rather than 96 quid, which I can't afford yet. So, but this is going to be a perfect replacement. So I'm not going to use it yet. It's because I've got 5 days off now because it's Easter and a lot of changes here where I live. So that's gonna, so when I record this, it's Thursday and the 6th of April because it's got Good Friday, then the Easter weekend, and I've got Tuesday off. So yeah, so the cable is, wow. The only problem is you're going to be tied to a cable when you use your Oculus. But if I can get it into a position where I'm not gonna, because I don't know. I'm not going to be up and about using it standing up, the Oculus. I'm mainly sitting down, doing crafting, building, and that kind of stuff. Only when I'm playing games like golf and stuff, I'll stand up. But I'm not going to be running around, so the chances of tripping up with this are a bit limited. And but yeah, it's never ending. So yeah, so as I say, I've got the Oculus Power Pack that will plug into this, and it does distribute, because as well as a charging cable, it's a data cable, so it controls the data and the power. That's what the chips inside there. It controls the flow, so it's safe. Apparently, it's safe, and the reviews are really good for it. No problems at all. But yeah, so yeah, we can't moan at £13.98. Yeah, that's almost like a £20 off kind of thing. So yeah, it's definitely long enough. And of course you can use it for the Quest 2 to play PC VR games, which I ain't got a clue how to do, but you know, I'm looking forward to giving it a go in the next few days and recording it as I go along. And I'll let you know how if the battery, how long it lasts with this plugged in. I doubt it'll be in infinity because I'll only use the Oculus until it gets too hot to use. You know, after about 3 hours, it will get, you know, just, you know, it's common sense into it, really. I mean, they've got these. So, okay, it's the next day, and last night I watched a film, tested out this cable and stuff, the link cable. There's some positives and there's a negative, but you know. Anyway, let's get on with it, shall we? So, I actually watched on my Meta Quest 2 in the big screen in the cinema mode. Watched the Star Wars: A New Hope, the whole film, 2 hours, just over 2 hours, and the battery went from 100% to about 95% in 2 hours. So this does work. I believe I've read that once it gets to 79% or something, it stays there, kind of thing, to keep it level, still keeps it. So the cable, brilliant. It works perfectly to charge your Quest 2 and transferring data backwards and forwards to your laptop or PC. You know, it's great for that, perfect, and can't fault it. It's brilliant. The positives are the cord is really good. It doesn't bend so well, so it doesn't actually curl up everywhere when you try and do something. So it's not like it's sturdy and stuff. Only negative for me, not for you most probably, is I downloaded the Oculus software from laptop, which was like 6 gig. Installed it, connected it up like it told me to, and it told me that our processing power is not good enough for linking, so I can't play PC VR games on the Oculus 2. But that doesn't bother me. That's not what I want it for anyway. But it would have been nice to like playing Phasmophobia in VR or stuff like that. But no. But I'm not going to send it back because it works for me as the other way. I mean, I recorded me playing a quick game or something, and it's nice to be able to transfer the data straight away rather than taking the glasses off and plugging all the stuff in, plugging cables in and stuff like that. It's all connected, so I can just quickly lift the goggles up, left, and quickly transfer the data from Oculus to the laptop and then back again. So it's handy for that, because I'm going to do a lot of recording with the Quest 2, so that's a bonus. Even though I can't use a link cable for what it should be, it's perfect for what I'm using it for. So I am very happy with this, very happy. And yeah, that's not bad. Only 5% in 2 hours. That's good. So you know, and I would only use the Quest 2 until it gets really hot, and I wouldn't use it long term. You know, not for like hours and hours and hours. So, but it's handy for them days when I want to record a video for YouTube off Oculus Quest, and yeah, it's just handy. I'm not going to use it constantly. I'm not going to use it because I've got the docking station, but it's handy for those days when I want to do content, especially like building and creating, which I'm going to do a lot of videos on. That'll be handy for using that when I do that, because it can just transfer the data straight to my laptop without any issues. Yeah, so I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Would have been an 8 out of 10 if my laptop was powerful enough to use it as a link cable. Yeah, my AMD chip is just a bit too low for the processing. Anyway, okay, so that's it really. That was the unboxing and the product testing and stuff like that. And yeah, and I'll see you in the next video, whenever that'll be, soon. There's got a few videos coming up, so keep watching. You never know. Mainly VR content created, of course, for the time being.